Did you know that right now, a staggering 70% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck? Yeah, 7 out of 10. So if you're feeling totally stuck in that endless cycle, constantly wondering how you're ever going to get ahead, well, you're in the exact right place. Welcome to today's Explainer. We're breaking down 7 proven, real-world blueprints to generate genuinely life-changing income. Whether you're a student trying to start off on the right foot or a professional just desperate to escape the 9-to-5 grind, I am going to show you exactly how to fix your financial trajectory.
Think back to when you were 18. The biggest lie we were all told is that a university degree practically guarantees a high-paying job, right? It's drilled into us from day one, reinforced by well-meaning parents and the entire school system. But here in 2025, for millions of adults, the reality is vastly different. Look, education definitely has value, but relying purely on a degree to make you rich, that's a broken strategy. It's exactly what traps people in that paycheck-to-paycheck loop. The landscape has completely shifted under our feet.
Okay, let's dive into this, because the shift we need to make is pretty profound. The source material for this explainer shows how the creator went from having basically zero money and zero academic credentials to becoming a multi-millionaire. And the secret? It definitely wasn't a fancy piece of paper. It was starting side hustles that actually had the ability to scale up into massive businesses. That's the exact mindset we are adopting today. We are looking at real, actionable paths to finally take back your financial freedom. So here's our thematic blueprint for today. We're going to cover 3 specific paths to active income, plus 1 massive multiplier to wrap it all up. Let's kick things off with Theme 1, Digital Content Creation. This is all about capturing the single most valuable asset in the world today, which is attention.
Right now, social media platforms are in an all-out, multi-billion-dollar war for our attention, and everyday people are the ones cashing out. Which brings us to our first side hustle, faceless, short-form content. And this brilliantly illustrates what's possible. A 16-year-old student named Daniel is pulling in $500,000, yes, $500,000 every single month doing this on Snapchat. And get this, he doesn't even show his face. He just takes existing video clips, cleverly edits them with fresh voiceovers, throws in some trending music, and creates a killer hook. By mashing up content in niches like rapper updates or live streamer highlights, he has literally built an absolute empire from his phone.
Let's break down the ratings for faceless short-form content. Notice that the ease to make $1,000 a month is an incredibly easy 1 out of 5. Why? Because you only need to capture a teeny tiny fraction of the market to hit that goal. Plus, startup costs are basically zero. If you got a phone and Wi-Fi, you're in business. But here's your actionable tip. The time to learn is a 4, simply because you really have to master human psychology. So next time you're scrolling, stop just consuming. Ask yourself, wait, what hook just made me stop and watch that whole video? Study that psychology, and you're gonna win.
That brings us to our second side hustle, AI animation. We are currently right at the very beginning of the early majority phase with artificial intelligence. This is exactly why a creator named Mercy is comfortably making between $8,000 and $10,000 a month right now. He's using tools like ChatGPT to write scripts and Midjourney to bring animations to life for huge creators. The craziest part? Most businesses haven't even touched AI yet. If you embrace this tech right now, you are getting so far ahead of the masses, it's not even funny.
Reviewing the ratings for AI animation, you'll see the time to learn is pretty high to 4. Even with AI doing the heavy lifting, you still have to dedicate time to learn the core principles of animation so your stuff looks premium. But again, look at the money needed. It's practically zero to get off the ground. Top creators are flooded with cash right now, and they are desperate for premium animations to make their videos pop. Your actionable step here? Start playing around with these free or super cheap AI tools today and just start building a portfolio.
Moving on to Theme 2, Community Building and Coaching. This is all about monetizing specialized knowledge and giving people the support they're craving. You see, people today are absolutely desperate for personalized guidance and organized communities. That brings us to our third hustle, Discord building. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is this 19-year-old kid named Chris. He is on track to make $15,000 a month simply by building and managing Discord servers. There are so many older business owners and established creators out there who know they need a community hub, but the tech completely goes over their heads. So Chris steps in, offers insane value up front by totally revamping their server, makes himself completely indispensable, and locks in these high-paying monthly retainers.
And honestly, the ratings for Discord building are fantastic if you're a beginner. It costs almost nothing to start, and you can pick up the basics in just a few hours. The math to hit your first $1,000 a month is ridiculously simple. Find just 4 clients willing to pay a $250 monthly retainer. Boom, you're there. Your actionable tip for today:
Go join a handful of really successful Discord communities right now. Just hang out, observe how they're structured, look at what bots they're using, and learn exactly what keeps a community thriving. Hustle number 4 is online coaching. Take Jack Jefferson, for example. He actually quit a $70,000 a year 9-to-5 corporate job in London to go all in on his online fitness coaching. Now, he's pulling in $7,000 a month. And while the money is pretty comparable, the true value here isn't just the cash, it's the absolute freedom. He's no longer stuck in a stuffy cubicle, he can run his entire business from a laptop anywhere on the planet. And listen, it's not just about fitness. Whether your expertise is in business, relationships, or even just productivity, monetizing what you already know is an absolute goldmine.
Looking at the ratings, online coaching scores a super easy 1 out of 5 for hitting that first $1,000. Why? Because people are incredibly tired of buying generic, automated online courses that just sit on their hard drives. They want convenience, and they will gladly pay a premium to have personalized information literally spoon-fed to them. Jack does this perfectly by crafting customized nutrition and training plans backed up by regular one-on-one video check-ins. So, if you've got a skill, your actionable step is to package it into a highly personalized one-on-one service.
All right, let's jump into Theme 3, high-value commerce and copy. We're talking about selling premium products and incredibly persuasive words.
This whole category is about tapping into established markets where high-net-worth clients are already throwing money around. When you operate in a space where the profit margins are just inherently massive, you don't need 1 million customers to make life-changing money. You just need a few premium sales. So hustle number 5 is reselling luxury items. Look at Ben Gallagher. He generated over £7.2 million with his business Lux Collective. The luxury resale market literally hit $39 billion globally last year. Now, the money needed to start is higher here, about a 3.5, because designer bags cost thousands, and you have to spend real time learning to spot microscopic fakes. But because those margins are so huge, a single sale can easily net you over $1,000. And your marketing? It can be completely free if you leverage platforms like TikTok.
Moving on to our 6th hustle, online writing and copywriting. Just look at that number, $50,000. That is what elite copywriters like Adam can charge for writing a single web page. And no, he isn't writing fantasy novels, he is writing high-converting sales copy. Think about it. If your words can take a business's monthly sales from $200,000 to $400,000, paying you $50,000 is an absolute steal for that client. It is the ultimate high-leverage skill. You are literally acting as a salesperson in print. Let's check out the copywriting ratings. The time to learn is maxed out at a 5 out of 5. And why is that? Well, achieving the deep, uninterrupted focus you need to write truly persuasive copy is a rapidly dying skill in our super distracted world. It's tough. But if you can master your focus, the startup cost is practically non-existent, just a cheap phone or an old laptop. Your actionable tip for this one? Never charge for your time. Always charge based on the financial value that your words are going to generate for your client.
Let's move to our final piece, the wealth multiplier. Let's see how this builds, turning your active hustle into passive millions.
So side hustles are fantastic for generating fast cash, right? But the ultimate 7th strategy is what actually secures your long-term financial escape velocity. This is exactly how you stop trading your time for money for good. If you take just $200 a month and invest it into an S&P 500 index fund, based on historical averages, that can grow to over $1.2 million. The real secret here is dollar cost averaging. That just means consistently buying into the market, whether it's having a great month or a terrible one, and letting the absolute magic of compound interest do the heavy lifting for you over the decades.
And here is the absolute best part about investing. The ratings are essentially a 1 out of 5 across the board. It requires almost 0 time to learn the basic mechanics. You can start with literally a single dollar on an automated app, and making the money requires absolutely 0 daily effort from you once it's set up. The real masterstroke? Combining this passive growth engine with the fast, active cash flow you're now generating from your brand new side hustle.
All right, summary and next steps. Let's give you an actionable roadmap right out of the rat race. So, the crucial point is this. To summarize your roadmap, first, you absolutely must build an active income stream. Capture attention through digital content, share your specific expertise through coaching, or sell high-value premium goods. And then, once that active engine is up and running, aggressively funnel those profits straight into index funds.
If you take away just one thing from this entire explainer today, please let it be this. True financial freedom is practically never achieved by staying static in a paycheck-to-paycheck job. It just isn't. It is achieved through the constant, hungry pursuit of high-leverage skills paired with patient, long-term investing. Ultimately, you have to make your money work just as hard as you do.
The blueprint is right there in front of you guys. Now, it is time to take action. Drop a comment below right now and tell me which of these 7 side hustles are you committing to starting today. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss out on these blueprints. In our next explainer, we're going to dive super deep into a wildly popular print-on-demand strategy to see if it actually works or if it's all just hype. Until then, ask yourself, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, are you going to end up working until you die? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.